Okay. First of all, thank you all for these amazing 48 hours. We hope you had fun, you coded, you enjoyed your time here, and last but not least, you made new friends. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Bloomberg, SAS, Kana, JP Morgan, SendGrid, Matthew Chalmers, and UG Racing for providing challenges and being here helping you with all the coding. We also want to thank ePlacement Scotland and Dogfish Mobile and the amazing guys from MLH. Thank you. We also want to say a special thank you to the Department of Computing Science, all the professors, lecturers, research assistants, PhD students, and the staff, and John, who we hope... Yeah? Yeah. Make sure you give him a big smile on your way out of the building. So let's not lose any more time. We'll introduce Bloomberg for their prizes and the presentations.
Thanks, everyone. We've had a really good time. We've loved seeing what everybody's been doing. Really cool hacks, really creative stuff. Thanks to the guys who organized it, really appreciate it. It's been pretty cool. We want to say well done to the Lego winners. We had the Bloomberg Lego. They made some really creative sculptures, so well done to them. We really liked all the projects we saw that use the Bloomberg API. I want to shout out to the most creative, the coolest stuff that we saw. So Team 4042 made a map of the world which uses the Bloomberg API to retrieve the Big Mac index for each country, how much a Big Mac costs, and show how it varies across the world. Edinburgh's made a stock market version of the Temple Run game, which was really cool. As the stock goes up and down, you kind of jump or you think. And the electrical engineers team correlated Twitter data with financial performance, which we thought was very useful and quite a creative use of the API. It was very difficult to decide. Well done to the winning team. Without any further ado, we have prizes. So where's Team 65? Come on. We have wireless speakers for each of you and a 3Doodler 3D printing pen, which you can come and collect from us after your presentation. So well done again. Good luck with your presentation.
So without any further delay, guys, hi, we're team that name over there, and this is our project. We would like to say we're very happy to have won this challenge. What we did with the data is we thought of like different way to visualize it so that we can sort of compare different stocks over time and their prices and how they might correlate to each other and how they look like in the broader perspective. So let's start with our first visualization, which takes a while to load, but it basically lists two different indices. Here you can see the UK top 100 companies, and it selects them by sector. So depending on the size of the circle, it shows like the size of each sector. And whenever you click on a sector, you can view stock prices for each company. And again, size of circle determines the size of the stock price. Next, we try to look at how stock prices can be affected by different conflicts or diseases. So we mapped historical stock data against significant events such as wars, for example. And if I select war here, you can see how the stock prices were affected by conflicts throughout time, and in this case, they were not really, or plague for that matter. And moving on to our final viz, we decided to see what it'd be like to actually hear stock prices as a sound and maybe play them against each other so we can determine how they compare to each other. What's going on here?
Just click.
Okay. So this one takes a while to load. I'll just load it. And hopefully we're gonna have sound so we can hear how it sounds. Basically, we map the data to frequency, so whenever frequency increases, this means the stock price has increased. And let's hear a single stock price. Sounds something like that. Really, really annoying. Given more time, this could probably be made way better. Say use MIDI and use different instruments for each stock. I'm not gonna play them both in sequence because that's just torture. But anyway, yeah, I think this could be one way potentially that if it was developed, it might actually provide a useful way to compare two stocks without any visual input. That was our project. Thank you for your time.
Oh, any questions before we unplug?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Technologies. It was the Django. For everyone we used was Django, and we used the Grevlicus API to hook up to Bloomberg. Yeah.
Which is an inside joke for our other teammate who wrote the API, which we used. And for the front end, we used JavaScript. The D3.
D3 provides all the graphs.
Yeah.
And what was it used for?
For the sound, we found a library on GitHub for Python, which enables you to render sound waves in Python. So that's it. Anything else? Okay. Well, thank you very much.